Hi, welcome to another Humble Experience. I'm Heather, and this is a really easy dip, great for parties, great to take somewhere if you're invited. All you need is to get some tortilla strips. So let me run down the ingredients. This is a 7-layer dip. This is just some refried beans, whatever brand you like. I'm using the Aldi's brand traditional. This is spicy guacamole. I do like that. It was on sale, so I've had it before and it's good. If you don't like guacamole, you can just leave that out or try a different traditional style. Now this is sour cream, and what I'm going to be doing with that is mixing in the taco seasoning. I've made that in a 2-minute tip, so you can find that recipe there, or just use a packet. I have some black olives. I diced up and seeded 1 Roma tomato, and then I have some scallions to put on the top of that, along with some colby-jack cheese. So let's get started to making this. It whips up in no time, and all you have to do is put it in the refrigerator just to set up a little bit. Starting off with the refried beans, and I'm using a 7x11 pan. I've had people that have brought this to parties, put it in a tin pan. You can make it thinner or thicker. I've even had somebody cover a platter with some aluminum foil and then just spread the refried beans out like on a little mound of it and did it that way. So you can get creative with how you do that, or if you want a little less refried beans, you can put it in a bigger pan. And what works really well is this offset spatula. And this is a smaller one I just got for cake decorating. And then you can use the back of a spoon too if you don't have one. You don't need one to make this here. And I like the back of the spoon just because of the shape. It would be easier than a knife. So I'm just spreading this out. And I've seen some recipes where you can add some Rotel tomatoes with the chilies in it into the beans. I haven't tried that, but that's another option you could do if you wanted that. You could even use salsa if you didn't want to do the guacamole there. So once you get a nice flat layer like this, I'm going to add the guacamole. I'm going to mix it up first, just with the fork. That's a little, there we go. And then since the refried beans are a little bit soft right now, I'm just going to try and spread this out so I don't have to push it so far into each corner. And if you don't like some of the ingredients, like if you don't like tomatoes, you don't have to put it on there. Gonna scrape this out. And you can even make your own guacamole. I'll have that coming up in another video, which is really good. If you can find it on sale, do it cheap. Now I'm just gonna use that offset spatula again and just spread this out. And I think the heat gives it a nice flavor as well. And there's not a lot of it. I think I got the guacamole at, let's say, Kroger, one of the many grocery stores that I go to. And that's just a nice thin layer there.
And these little offset spatulas, you can find them in like a cake decorating, you know, craft store that has cake stuff. That's where I believe I got mine at. All right, so now I'm gonna sprinkle some of this in here. And this is only a tablespoon and a half of the taco seasoning. I'm just gonna mix it into the sour cream first and then spread it on. That looks pretty good. And this is 1 cup of sour cream, if I didn't mention that. And you can use light or whatever sour cream you like. Once again with that spatula. Spread it out to like an even layer. I just find it turning the pan works for me a little easier. No right or wrong way. And if you can see some of the other layers coming through, no big deal, because the other layer is gonna go right on top of that. And you would like to use Roma tomatoes because they're more meaty tomato and not so liquidy or juicy tomato. And you definitely want to make sure that you do seed them and get some of that out. And there you go. I'm just going to put some stretch wrap on it, some plastic wrap, and put it in the refrigerator for at least a couple hours, and then it's ready to go.
And remember to be adventurous, try something new. If you like this video, give me a like, drop me a note in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe. And thanks for watching. I'm Heather, and this is another humble experience.